time for video game themed things from around the internet.
Net.
I want to point out, if you haven't been over to the article this week, I started it off with a rundown. Let me know what you think. It kind of gives you a little bit of preview of what's below. This week, it was kind of funny. I mentioned like 5 rappers in the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words.
Heard you like rappers in your around the net, so we put rappers in your around the net. Was one of them exhibit?
I loaded it up with rappers, and you'll find out here in a moment. Let's start with the runners-up. And I couldn't figure out where this school was, but there's a class that's using Civilization 4 to teach English, Norwegian, and social studies.
Teacher.
If you go over to, the link is on the page at insertcointobegin.com. If you go to ngvcivilization.wordpress.com, they actually posted the assignments that the kids are supposed to do. It's really interesting stuff. Like, it's all strategies from the game and information about the game. So, I mean, these kids actually have to sit down and play the game, and they have their option of writing the answers to the questions down in English or Norwegian, and they're all social studies based. And so they're asking, like, what type of strategy, or how do the civilizations in the game deal with anger towards other civilizations, and things of that much, and things of that nature. Also in the runners-up, apparently there's an Earthbound documentary in the works. A bunch of gamers have decided to put their time to use to explore the cult classic and all of the origin of how it started in Japan and made its way to America, and all the changes and basically all the fanfare that the game gets here in the United States. So that link's over there as well.
The one thing I remember about Earthbound, do you guys remember Nintendo Power when they had the scratch and sniff Earthbound stickers?
No, I don't remember that one.
Issue? That was freaky. That was weird.
Well, that entire game was weird.
Yeah.
So it's new. It's completely understandable why it has a cult following.
Yeah, a lot of people like the game. I never played it. I wish I could. Might be one I have to look for. You know, I want to play it like $100,000 for a cartridge.
Yeah.
That's
$200. Ridiculous. Hey, you can play the ROM online for free.
Yeah. True.
I'm sorry. I mean, if you own a copy of the game, you can play a backup copy of it and not ruin your $100,000 copy of Earthbound.
Or buy a Wii U.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. All right, into the actual article. All right, so last week and a couple weeks ago and a few weeks before that, it seems like Mario is the biggest, the biggest thing that people use to create new content on the internet. Last week we had the 48 wine glass guy in water create the theme using the glasses of water with the pan and the pencils and the whatnot. This week we have finger snapping Super Mario Brothers theme song. Normally I would be all WTF, but I'm not quite sure what's going on anymore. However, he did it quite well. You would think that you would only have so much, so many noises that you can make snapping your fingers, but this guy managed to cover 46 seconds of the Super Mario Brothers theme song. So, yeah. The video's embedded. Go ahead and check it out. The guy's name is Emil Axelson. So I'm guessing he's not American. I could be wrong, though. But he is good with his hands, ladies. Or men. However this guy goes. Next up, I put a link in the article over at insertcointobegin.com. A new documentary is available. Pay what you want, anywhere from $1 to $15, and you can download the documentary more, depending on how much you pay. But it's called Gaming in Color. It actually goes along with the Chachi Plays theme this year. It's about an hour and I think 20 minutes or so long. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I just didn't get around to it. I've been busy. Let's see, where's it at? How much is it?
I also, it's a dollar pledge at minimum,
Yeah.
but pay what you want. But yeah, I also downloaded it. I hope to get a watch in the next couple of days too. So
Yeah, it's definitely on my watch list. I'll probably watch it tonight after we're done here.
I feel like, didn't we have this question come up? I don't know, on this show or the other, like why didn't, I feel like somebody asked, like, why isn't there more like gay and lesbian stuff in video games?
A few months ago, probably about, I want to say almost 6 months ago. It's an hour and 1 minute long. That's what I was looking for. So, I mean, it's not that time consuming. Anyhow, probably about 6 months ago, and I can't remember the guy's name. He reached out to me, and I forget why, but he reached out to me. He sent me a little blurb about a gamer convention.
I remember that.
That was taking place in San Francisco it was last summer. That's when it was. So it's been almost a year.
Mhm.
And yeah, apparently this is a huge thing. Like, I didn't realize, that, no offense to anyone that's gay or lesbian, I didn't realize how impactful video games were for them, I guess. It's just something that hasn't been brought out into the open. Maybe it's because Alexa. I don't even know if you remember her, Sorg. She's the one that did the cross-stitch items for Chachi Plays last year.
Okay.
I call her my lesbian sidekick. Or I think at the time it was lesbian me. Because she is, she's a gay gamer, and she's huge into gamers. She's a huge supporter of Chachi Plays. I just never thought that it was that impactful to the gaming community. So I'm really interested to see what this documentary has to say. And it's pay what you want. So I don't know what else to say. I mean, go pick it up, even if you toss them $1.
Sounds cool.
And then last but not least, the reason I was able to put 5 rappers in the first line of my title this week, YouTuber Dom Sketchcast created an apocalyptic Japanese role-playing game starring Tyler, the Creator, Drake, Kanye, Macklemore, Kendrick, and more from the hip-hop world. And by created, I mean he created a video for a hip-hop RPG where the world is being destroyed, and apparently only these rappers are able to save it.
I started to watch this, and it was just, the first minute was too weird for me.
I know.
So we're being
imagine. So take that, add 5 minutes and 11 seconds, and that's what you get.
Kanye's like, I know you're destroying the world.
Saved by Drake.
Hey, started from the bottom, now he's here to save everybody.
I was waiting for that to be in the speech bubble, and it never was.
No?
No.
His famous line is not even in the game?
Kanye's like, I know you're trying to destroy the world, but I'm gonna let you finish.
No, that's not in there either.
Aw.
There are some funny speech bubbles throughout the video. So if you're able to get past the weirdness of it, I definitely recommend that you stick around for the entire 6 minutes and see the creativity that went into this. Even
when
the
you
theme
turn down
music
the volume.
is hip hop. It's like chip tune hip hop. So yeah, go over to insertcointobegin.com, click on the post that says video game themed things from around the internet.
No.
And
Alright.
that's all I have for you. So back to you, Bobby.